Nintendo may not have Game Pass, but guess what? They're going to save you some money as well. Doing right by the consumers by constantly putting stuff on sale. And today we got some physical and we got a lot of digital. I don't have hardly any physical Switch games. It's kind of becoming a problem. I used to have this really cool collection on my shelf, and now my shelf, there's an orange paint can, an old Western Digital external hard drive, a blue PSP, and a Vault Boy mask from Fallout 76. I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe I should get in on some of these deals, and maybe you should as well, because we're talking the lowest prices ever. Make sure to let us know in the comments down below which of these games you want to grab. Recommend some for your friends. Hit that like button if you enjoy stuff on the cheap. And new little feature for today's sale. Now you'll know if it's the lowest price ever. That's important. A lot of these games are on sale often, but it's hard to keep track if it was $15.99 or $20.99. We're going to help you out. We got that covered. So over at Best Buy, they got a fantastical physical sale. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are $39.99, 33% off. Now, there's no set end date for these sales, but I would grab them quick because in today's day and age, things sell out quicker than you'd expect. And right now, this one is in stock, looking lovely. Pick Pikachu, pick Eevee. They both work. In hindsight, guys and girls, call me crazy, but I had more fun with Let's Go than Sword and Shield. Now I'm going to shut my mouth before I feel the wrath of all the 8th gen advocates. Although maybe I'm not part of the minority as much as I think. I don't know. These are super cool games. They will take you back to your childhood years. And even if not, I think it's the cutest Pokemon's ever looked. $40 is a good price point. Mario Party is $50. That's 70% off. I'm going to roll through these quick because they're not the best price, but they're still decent sales. Mario Tennis Ace is also $50. That's 17% off. Splatoon 2. Are we getting Splatoon 3 sooner than I think? It feels like that engine is starting to chug into action. Splatoon 3, it has been 3 years. Could we get it soon? $50, 17% off. Now, the 2K titles are going down in price quite quickly. We see Bioshock The Collection drop into $35. That is the lowest price it's been, 30% off, and you gotta grab it. Honestly, I wish these games came out at this price point. They initially released at $50, which isn't so bad, but $35 is such a steal, and it feels so fun to play Bioshock handheld. Borderlands Legendary Edition similarly is $35. That's 30% off. Lowest price ever. Good package of games. Maybe if we buy it, they'll eventually put out Borderlands 3 on the Switch. And The Witcher 3 is also seeing its lowest price ever physically. $40, 33% off because this is a $60 title. And if you want to dance with a white-haired man, throw some coins, do all that good stuff, solve some RPG quests, and ride a horse around and around, this one's for you. Now, last but not least, there is the Nintendo Labo Toy-Con 4 VR kit for how much is this one? $20. $20. That's 50% off. Lowest price that we have seen. And if you can't afford a couple $100 VR, this is like makeshift VR. And actually, this is cooler than it sounds. I think Labo VR is super underrated. And especially if you have a kid, a younger brother, or if you just want to get goofy for a day, it's really fun to build. And the games are actually, I won't say good, but they give you a solid sense of VR. And it's so weird to hold your Switch and this cardboard up to your face and see virtual reality. It kind of blows me away. It's like when you first got a 3DS, if you remember that moment of being like, holy cow, it's 3D without glasses. Wow, it's not great. It kind of hurts my head. I don't want to play with this always. But wow, that's Labo VR. And you can have it for $20. I like the price point. You and me are going to head to the eShop for some digital deals, which is where I like to download because it's fun to have everything on my Switch and not swap cartridges. As much as I want those boxes on the shelf for my, I don't know, my collection ego, and it's fun to look at and it's cool to take photos of, it's honestly way easier to have the digital deals. You don't have to worry about it. I just pack my Switch in the bag and we're off to the races. And you can bring Bug Fables, The Everlasting Southland. Leave that in, please. $22.49. It's only 10% off, but this is the lowest price it's been. It's on sale till July 31st. And I bring this up because if you are bummed by Paper Mario, the Origami King, doing away with RPG elements, traditional battles, leveling up, XP, guess what? Bug Fables has all of it. It's got quirky, clever charm, and this is Thousand Year Door 2. It does not have Mario, it doesn't have Bowser, but this really feels like the true evolution of that game, or maybe even just that game made in the modern era. It released a couple months ago. It's fantastic. Give it a go. But I gotta sing praises for my favorite game on the list, Journey to the Savage Planet. It's $23.99, 20% off till July 29th, lowest price ever. Buy this game. It is so much fun. Typhoon Studios' first title is fantastic. This is what I wish No Man's Sky always was. No Man's Sky takes itself very seriously, and there's some charm to that, but this game has enough charm to marry it. So many quirky enemies, clever art, brilliant upgrades, and ways of traversing this really strange world. Big boss battles, cool combat, a lot of explorative potential, DLC, and you can take it on the go. It's such a bummer to me that Typhoon Studios, I think they're bought by Stadia or Amazon, one of the two. I think Stadia. Guys, come on, make more Switch games. This one's fantastic. Great price. Love it. Atomic Crops is $11.99. That's 20% off till August the 4th. The lowest it's been, and I like this game a lot before release. Now, I've played it since. It's pretty good. It doesn't have the longevity for me that I was hoping it would have. You basically are farming during the day, fighting at night. It is a twin-stick roguelite type adventure, but it's not as dynamic or as fun as I wanted. It's still fun, and I think $11.99, like, you're totally gonna get your money's worth. It's just not in the same tier as like Celeste or games of that sort. But speaking of Celeste, $5. My goodness gracious. If you have $5, it's 75% off till July 30th. Lowest price ever. Do yourself a favor. Buy this game. It's phenomenal. It's challenging, but you can do it. It starts slow. Impress yourself. Build some skill. Get ready for some other difficult games later on in life. It's really good. A nice story. Some talk of mental health, which I always respect. Lots of amazing platforming levels. Great abilities. A wonderful, wonderful way of doing boss battles with a platformer. Mario, take notice. Celeste is amazing. And Matt Makes Games also does Towerfall, which is possibly my favorite multiplayer game of the summer. It did not come out this summer, but it's the one I've played the most. $5, 75% off till July 30th. Lowest price ever. Towerfall is so good. You get a couple of arrows, you try to survive and shoot. Simple art, looks basic, seems like something that'd be boring. It's a arcade style, drop a quarter in, play around type game, but you will be addicted. As long as you have friends to play with, it's fantastic. There's no online play, it's local. But as it should be, because it's that kind of game. You're going to get so into it. Oh, it's so good. And they put Madeline and Badeline in the game from Celeste because it's on Switch. Pixel Monsters 2 is $2.99. Holy cow, that's cheap. Holy cow, that's cheap. It is very, very cheap till July 31st, the lowest price that it has been. And this is some super solid tower defense action with online and local 4-player co-op. Really fun time. Active, engaging tower defense. This and Kingdom Rush, my two favorite tower defense games. Love them both because you have to be participating constantly. There's very little wait and see. Now, Pixel Monsters 2 probably isn't as good as the original. It's hard to capture that magic twice, but they're bringing the Pixel brand back for Eden 2 on Switch, and I hope that one is better than the original. This is like your cheap gotta get it of the week. Love it at $2.99. Oninaki is $25. That puts it at 50% off till August the 2nd. Lowest price ever. Now, we talked Oninaki when it first launched, and it's got a very sad, intense story, and it's kind of repetitive. We did not like it at $50, but that was because of the price. The game itself is pretty darn solid. It has a demo, so you can give it a roll. $25 feels like a great price for this title. $25 feels just about perfect, and I think you're going to get your time and your money's worth, and I think you will enjoy it at $25. But if you don't have $25, maybe you got $2.99. Goner is down 70% off till August the 4th. That's the lowest price ever. They just announced Goner 2. Oh, Goner's great. It's got such a unique look. So many of these games are pixel art. I don't know what you call Goner. It's more like Microsoft Paint art, but it still looks good. The combat's fast and frenetic. It is challenging. You will not progress much at the beginning. It is a very difficult, procedurally generated 2D platformer with roguelite elements, and it's really, really good. It's like such a good, cheap game. I love recommending this one. It's an original Switch indie. By that, I mean it came out in 2017. I can't wait for the sequel. Hope it's out soon. In the meantime, grab it. RBI Baseball 20 is not my cup of tea, but the baseball season just started, and I want to point out their newest iteration is 50% off. Lowest price ever. $14.99 till July 31st. Season just started again. Game came out a little bit ago, and it's on sale. And supposedly this one is better than years past, where they have not performed as well as we would have liked. You want some baseball action, some sports action, as sports are brought back to the real world. Here we go. Next up, we've got Bad North Jotun Edition. This one is $7.49, 50% off till August the 4th. The lowest price ever. and it's a minimalist RTS, I guess you would describe it as. It's a roguelite, procedurally generated levels. You're trying to defend and survive. RTS, tower defense, roguelite, all those kind of things blend together. It's not my favorite game, but I almost want to give it another go because I've seen so much positive buzz, and maybe I just didn't get it the first time. I don't know. Maybe I didn't play far enough. It's pretty. I still recommend it. $7.49, half off, not bad. Round Guard, I can wholeheartedly recommend. This is Peggle plus Ruglight, which is such a brilliant idea. Surprised someone didn't do it beyond or before this. $11.99. That puts it at a 40% discount until August, the first lowest price ever. This is a good game at 20. It's a great game at 12. There is loot. There are different characters. I like it a lot, and it does have that Peggle charm. It doesn't necessarily capture the same oh my gosh that Peggle did the first time, but it does have exciting music when you reach your goal. And I think the concept of moving through a like series of rooms, progressing, upgrading, surviving, really smart idea, really unique. We talk about how the eShop is just full of like pixel art, 2D, side-scrolling Metroidvanias. Well, this is something totally different. So reward them if you want. Demon's Tilt, I'm putting it back on the list. $13.99, 30% off till July 30th. Lowest it's been. I didn't get this the last time, and I said I was. So here it is again. I'm saying it because I should probably get it this time. It is pinball with a whole lot of action. Bullet hell plus pinball. A lot of secrets, a lot of bosses, a lot of special modes, a magic system. It is very, very cool, and I really want to get it. The aesthetic is pretty intense. I like it a lot, though, and I think I'm going to dip my toes in. Maybe you guys should as well. We've got Brawl Out for $7.99. Now, this one is not the best price ever, but it is 60% off until August the 12th, so you got some time. This is my favorite non-Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Game. I think it's really good. They've added new characters along the way from games like Dead Cells, Hyper Light Drifter, Guacamelee. They've got some good original characters. It's not as exciting as Smash Bros., of course, but you can play as Ukulele, and I think it's really good. And I think if you want a cheap alternative, either because you can't afford Smash Brothers, you don't like Smash Brothers, or you like Smash Bros. Too much and have played all of it, this is a nice alternative, and I do recommend it. It does have online play. It does have local. It's pretty good. When Ski Lifts Go Wrong, another super cheap title of the week, $1.49, 90% off till August the 13th. Lowest it's been. It is one of those like builder type games, almost like a bridge builder, but you're building ski lifts. You got to be a little bit cerebral as you put these puzzle type engineering achievements together, and it's kind of fun to watch them smash into the mountains and fall off and fly, and sometimes you'll actually be controlling the characters, so there's a lot of variety for something that seems like it could be pretty mundane. I like this game a lot. We played it on the channel back in the day. It was actually a sponsored video, and I was like, I think it could be fun. And then I thought it was going to be really, really, really okay, and I actually really, 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 really liked it. So give that a look. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, a game that I don't personally love, but it's got so much other love, and it's okay. I don't have to love everything, but you might love it. It's 30% off down at $10.49 till August or till July 29th, the lowest it's ever been. A really emotional, heartfelt tale of two brothers, and you control them with opposite sticks. You can also play co-op, which is a weird Switch thing. I still recommend it being played solo. I think it's more impactful, and I think you'll get why it's a unique game. I think the game isn't anywhere near as exciting or unique if it's just like two of you playing. But if that's what you want to do, go for it. I just have no friends, so you know I like the feels by myself. Abzu is $13.99. Lowest it's been, 30% off till July 29th. Beautiful game. Oh, this is beautiful. This is the closest that another company has gotten to that game company. You know, Journey, Flower, games like that, Flow. Abzu is right there. I think Abzu is amazing. You're not going to learn a ton. You can learn a little bit, I guess, about the creatures, but it's more just the awe-inspiring experience. Watching these beautiful landscapes, these beautiful seascapes, witnessing just some really serene, incredibly... The fish move around a lot, but like they define the moments. This is still a set-piece driven game, and I love that. It's not just like swim around. The fish do procedurally respond to each other, but they're still like, it's still a guided experience, and it still feels like you're going on this journey to appreciate the ocean, see something beautiful, and witness just a really subtly charming, calm, unique game. I like it a lot, and at $13.99, it's like a movie ticket. It's worth it. The Swindle, another game that I've been meaning to buy, and I'm going to tell you guys, I forgot to buy it last sale. $3.74. I got to go get this right now. It is a steampunk cybercrime caper. It's got like some roguelike elements. You are moving around, trying to bust into buildings and get out. It's got a very quirky art style. I like it a lot. I've been meaning to play it for a long time. I have to buy it. I'm going to buy it. It's $374. Lowest it's been, 75% off till August the 13th. I'm going to get it. Maybe you should. Last game of the day is Steins Gate 0. Now, I don't know a ton about Steins Gate, but it's 50% off till July 31st, the lowest it's been. And I've heard good things. It is a visual novel with a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of mystery, a little bit of depth. And again, these games have got very, very good reviews. It's interactive. I've heard them compared to like 999 and the Nonary Games series. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's the comparison I've heard. I have it on PlayStation Vita. Kind of want to get it on Switch. I don't know about you guys. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one. But that's the list for today. A really solid stunner of a list, as we've gotten accustomed to. I think Pokemon Let's Go is a great pickup at $40. I really like both Borderlands and Bioshock at $35. And honestly, I think the Labo Kit at $20 is a great weekend for you. Bug Fables getting a little discount is that 1,000-year door that you've been waiting for. Trinity Savage Plan is my favorite game of the day. Love this one. It's not a super sale, but it is 20% off. So grab it. A lot of stuff lowest price we've ever seen. Celeste and Towerfall are must-owns if you don't have them. I think Pixel Monsters at $3 is like a holy cow, you gotta get it. Goner at $3. Maybe not for everybody, but pretty cool. You know, RBI Baseball half off is not too bad as well. And then a lot of other good ones. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What games are you targeting? Which ones do you want to get? I love you guys so much. Hope you're staying safe and staying healthy out there. Staying smart. Wear your masks. Look out for others. Be kind. Grab some games. Nothing is on the horizon. Nintendo's got absolutely nothing. So great time to invest in some sales. And I hope you guys do get something cool from this one, because it is impressive. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys on the next video. Love you a lot. SwitchForce out.